Is natural law a deterministic view of ethics? Have you ever wondered how our moral choices are shaped? Today, we are going to tackle a fascinating question. Is natural law a deterministic view of ethics? To understand this, we first need to break down what natural law means. Natural law theory suggests that there are universal moral principles that apply to everyone. These principles are based on human nature and reason, not influenced by cultural differences. Natural law theorists believe that some actions are inherently right or wrong because they align with these universal principles. Now let's talk about determinism. In philosophy, determinism is the idea that every event, including our choices, is the result of prior causes. This means that everything that happens is predetermined and could not have been different. So, how does this connect to natural law? Natural law itself does not inherently suggest that our actions are predetermined. Instead, it focuses on the moral principles that guide our behavior. This means that natural law can coexist with both deterministic and non-deterministic views of human actions. A natural law theorist might argue that certain actions are morally right or wrong, regardless of whether they are determined by prior events. However, if someone combines natural law with a deterministic perspective, they might argue that our moral choices are predetermined according to natural law principles. In this case, the moral rules derived from natural law would guide actions that are determined by prior causes. In practical terms, natural law theory is often used to justify moral rules without addressing whether our choices are free or determined. For example, natural law can be used to argue against actions like murder or theft. These arguments are based on the inherent value of human life and property, without taking a stance on whether these actions are predetermined. So, is natural law a deterministic view of ethics? The answer is no. Natural law provides a framework for understanding moral principles based on human nature. This framework can be applied regardless of whether our choices are free or determined. However, when combined with determinism, natural law might be seen as guiding predetermined moral choices. Understanding this relationship helps us navigate the complex world of ethics and morality.